All right, my name is Clay Jones. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. 901 Physical Therapy is the name of our business. And it was not knowing where to spend my time. I would say that was it. I had all these ideas running around my head, and I had different opportunities where to be at. I didn't have a sounding board to sound that off, and I just didn't quite know. I didn't know what was the best use of my time of these several things. And so the mastermind, y'all just really provided a clear thing. Like our very first conversation was, I need to jump into this Facebook advertising. I need to jump in this strategy of marketing. And y'all were like, whoa, slow your roll. Like, that's a good thing, but you're not there yet. And like when y'all told me that just took all the pressure off of me to say, oh, I thought I was supposed to be there. I guess I don't have to be there. So it just clarified what is the best thing to invest my time in. I was very stressed with not knowing what to do. And because I was in the process of, I was reading podcasts, or listening to podcasts, reading blogs, watching this person's video, getting this free thing here. Like I was comparing, trying to like look at all this stuff, and I was stressed. I wasn't sleeping. I was making a few rash decisions with the business, and so because of that, I was always working nights and weekends, and so I don't think I wasn't present. And so when I had some clarity from this mastermind, like, okay, now I know what to work on. I can set that stuff to the side. My stress level really decreased. And so now I knew what to focus on. I had a direction. So I was able to, I was just a lot less stressed. Yeah. Like I just had clarity. And so it was the same thing like with the fellowship type stuff with manual therapy that I did. At first I was like, all right, do I do Paris? Do I do Mulligan? Do I do Maitland? Do I do this? All these techniques. I started comparing myself to all these other therapists. And when I went specifically to this one group, let me focus, let me learn from them. It like, okay, I have a pathway, I can focus on that. And so just clarity. When I joined, it was probably June-ish, July, I think it's when we joined, late. And I had just quit, or I'd probably been working for a month for full-time by myself. So today's April 16th, a year ago, April 16th is when I quit my other job, my little part-time job, went full-time to this. So it's a year ago today. At that time, I had hired a therapist then as a contract therapist. And that was a real big reason why I went through the mastermind, because I just hired her, but it was like just a couple hours a week. And I didn't know, how do I grow this person? And that was like, I need help to know how to grow this therapist and get that person full. Because I was time poor, didn't know how to manage my schedule, didn't know where to put what efforts were. And so that's where I was at. And we were probably, I was in the teens, probably mid-teens per month, 15,000 a month, something like that, 16, 17,000. And now we are at, so I hired, my other therapist is full-time. At that same time, my wife, she came on, joined us at that same time. So I hired, in essence, we had an admin staff that came on, at that person, 20 hours a week kind of thing. And so now we have a full-time therapist. Emily, my wife, is part-time running the stuff with me, and we are looking to make another hire, a third therapist, probably in about 5 months. And then we're gonna move into a new location at the end of this year, so in about 7-8 months. Right now, our average monthly income is in the upper 20s to low 30s. So yeah, about 30,000 a month. Sometimes it's 28,000. We had one crazy month, we had 44,000 a month because we implemented all these, like some of these packages, and it just went off the roof. And so when you average all out, it's probably low 30s. So it was a little before I started my business. I was at a job where I was able to have a truck, and it was my first car ever. I'd never owned my own car, so I bought my truck several years ago. And then when I left that business and knew I had to do something different, I worked another clinic for a little while, but I sold my truck for the good of the family because we couldn't afford it anymore. But I told myself, one day when I get my stuff together, I'm going to buy that back. And so we started my own business, and I thought, all right, this could be what it could do it. And after several months, I kept thinking, I think we can do this. I'm not sure. And then we had several really good months in a row, and we started talking about, why am I working with this business? Is to not just put everything, that scarcity mindset. It was all scarcity mindset. And so, I was like, we've got enough. I'm doing this thing. I'm getting my fucking truck back. And so I bought myself, like in January, my wife gave me the green light. I was like, all right, I can start looking. So I started looking. A month later, I bought my truck and I drove it here. And it's
nice truck.
I love it. It's my dream truck. I love it.
That's awesome.
So, and I ride every day to work, and like, I love what I'm doing. I own my business. I've got my truck back, and it's awesome.